No, I'm allowed to take a sketchy too. What up, though, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Easy, and we are live from the Speakeasy Studios, aka my motherfucking basement. I just got demonetized right there. What an idiot I am. Damn.
What? Because you swore?
Yeah, right? Does that just demonetize you or just hurt your.
I mean, I swear all the time. Might as well get Ben on here and just demonetize the whole damn thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like the first 3 seconds are like prime, though. Like, you can't, like, swear then.
Yeah.
It's whatever. I'll cut what I need. I'll make a clip. It is what it is. Bro, I'm actually surprised I haven't spoke to you since last night, since the game.
Yeah, that was absolutely crazy. I was trying to do like the Calvin Johnson shit and then like watch the game. So
Ooh, I'm surprised you aren't all in watching the game. Did you get to pay attention? Did you watch it back?
well, I was clipping highlights, so I saw bits and pieces of it, but mostly saw the first quarter. Didn't see too much of the second. Then I got to watch the third and fourth. But I mean, overall, it was a pretty good game.
Yeah. Do you have because when I text you, I was like, yo, like what do do you have grades? Did you do grades at all for the guys or no?
Just like individual grades or just a grade as a
Yeah,
whole? Like
individual grades.
individually, I'd probably give Cade like a B minus. Even though he shot bad, I'm not really going to trip over that. It's his first time probably playing off ball because he played pretty much on ball at Oklahoma State the whole time. So
Yeah.
can't really fault him for that. And I think a lot of people are overreacting over they look at the box score. He shot 17 times, only made 5 shots. So
Yeah. I mean, he started off hot, but unfortunately he didn't end that way.
no, I mean, I would probably give him a B minus. Killian, I would probably give a B plus to. I thought he did a really good job, just being a point guard, and I think
Yeah.
I think he actually has to play point guard because he still can't go right. I mean, I watched that whole game, man. I was just like, he says he's working on his ball handling, but he went left like 6 times. And I was just like, man.
Yeah, I was actually like impressed with Killian. Like I know some people like my boy texted me throughout the game, and in the middle of it, he was like, "Killian's trash." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like, I thought he looked straight, but his passing's always been crisp. I guess that's like really what he's displaying that and his defense. And like, I don't know, man. It's just I'm just happy for the Pistons, man. The future is bright.
Oh, it's absolutely bright. I think that with he's probably going to take another 2 years just to develop like his shot going right, getting a tighter grip on that handle with his right hand. I mean, other than that, everything else you said, like defense and passing, I think he can hang his hat on. Are you gonna say something?
No. Something as an echo on the YouTube thing.
Okay. Who else played? Sekou, I thought did really well. I think
5 blocks last night.
yeah, literally, I was talking about how I was impressed with him on defense, and people were like, well, dude, he fouled out. His defense was sloppy. I was just like, man, he was playing help side defense, and that's something I haven't seen out of him since he got drafted. Like
Yeah,
that play where he went all the way to the rim to help Cade out. Like if
that
you
was
can
nice.
you can carve a niche and just be a help side defender and just kind of like you don't have to do everything. And I think once he realizes that, if you can just kind of carve your niche of what you want to do in the NBA, then I think he could find a place in the NBA. Now, does Casey play him? I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, that's the question, right? I mean, he started yesterday, so maybe, but I mean, again, we'll have to see. I was Sekou had everybody on lock. 799 said he did provide blocks, man. I'm not gonna lie. There was a point though they're making transition. They're transitioning from to defense, and like I forget who he bumped into, but he looked lost in the court there for a minute. But the numbers tell you otherwise, man. I think that's where his flaw is though, is like his basketball IQ. But he picked up the game late. I mean, at this point, I'm cool with keeping him rather than trading him, unless the trade is something nice,
Yeah, I don't think he really has that much trade value, honestly. I think it doesn't really hurt to keep him. He'll probably spend some time in the G League. I just have a feeling because it's going to be right down the street anyways at Wayne State. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised just for him to get some reps. But, I mean, if Trey Lyles gets hurt, there you go. You're going to be right off the bench behind Jeremy Grant.
Yeah. Yeah, we got our asses whooped in terms of like in the paint, but I mean, one thing you had to realize is like none of our like actual like guys that were carrying into the season, unless Tyler Cook is there, maybe not. But
Well, I didn't even get to him yet. Oh my gosh.
oh my god, it was bad, bro.
I'm proud of Pistons Twitter with the amount of Eric Ebron jokes. That made my night, man. Like I think Detroit Drew had a pretty good one.
What did Drew say?
He said, I didn't know we signed Eric Ebron or something like that. I was just like, wow.
It was rough, man. I
Yeah.
think he was directly responsible for 2 of Killian's turnovers, if I'm not mistaken. If not, for sure 1.
Yeah, I mean, I think once, Killian's played with Tyler Cook, Cade hasn't. So
I'm not Killian. I'm sorry, Cade's. I
yeah,
apologize.
Cade probably doesn't really know like what Tyler Cook's game is. You cannot give him the ball 10 feet outside of the basket because he doesn't have any moves. I think there was a play where some no-name OKC player just locked him up. All he had to do was stay still because he doesn't have any moves whatsoever.
He fed him at the basket too, man. It was bad. It was a really bad showing for Tyler Cook last night. But I think he ended up like scoring still like 12 or 13. Let me see if I pull up the stats.
I think he had 9 if I remember correctly.
Let me see if I can find him. No, but I mean, here we go. Box score. All right, so Sadiq 14. Yeah, Tyler Cook 11 points. And here's the crazy part too. He was 4 of 8. But if you watch the game, it didn't feel that way.
If you would have caught half of those passes, honestly, I did call him a no name, Ben, because he probably is a no name, honestly.
The dude from OKC. Look, that's the one disappointing part is like, I understand we had no one to like cover the paint, but with Sadiq, Killian, and Caden, in my opinion, we still shouldn't have lost that game. Like they should have stepped up if they're that much better than the guys they're playing.
Yeah, OKC just crashed the glass like crazy. I mean, like Luka Garza was out there. That was a guy that I know a lot of us at the studio are kind of high on. Shout out to his dad, by the way, too.
Yeah, his dad's
Frank. Frank is cool. If he does tag you, then you've made it on Twitter. So that's pretty damn cool.
There is that.
He had a couple threes, and everyone was getting crazy with it. But I think defensively, he was just as bad as Tyler Cook. He was just getting body, but he's not really known for his defense, so you can't really trip over that,
Yeah, and people were tripping over like that he only played like 13 minutes. It was like 12:59. I'm looking at it right now, and like to be honest with you, he's so. I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say this. He's so slow that for him to transition, he has to give it all he has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
so he lost 30 pounds. Yeah. So I think that's like going to be the type of role we see him play, whether he makes it to the actual Pistons team or in the G League. He's going to be limited, man. He has to grind hard just to do regular shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like thinking of like backup big men like Aaron Baines, who obviously Aaron Baines was more mobile, but I think you can work on mobility the more you work out, and the more you work out with skill development coaches. Like he's not going to be a lockdown defender, but he could be passable. Like it's just going to take time. Like I know a lot of fans like want like instant gratification right away, but I feel like you just have to let him develop. Like he's probably going to be in the Motor City Cruise. I don't see him making the team. I think that they're just probably going to roll with like Isaiah starting, and then you have Kelly Olynyk, and you have Ja as an insurance policy. Honestly,
yeah. Big Ken says footwork is horrible. He needs to work on his positioning and footwork. I mean, yeah, I think he's going to be what he's going to be. You know what I'm saying? You look at guys like Enes Kanter. I think that was you who brought it up the other day. They've made careers in the NBA without being defensively great or good.
I know Casey's comparing him to Brook Lopez, which I was like, man.
No, Brook's way better than that.
No, I think it's just the 3-point shooting that reminds him of Brook Lopez, because Brook Lopez was a bucket in Brooklyn before he went to Milwaukee.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, it's probably like Brook Lopez now, not like his Brooklyn days.
And Brook eats in the paint, bro. Like you can't really. He's no slouch. Like he blocks a lot of shots.
Yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, all right, Casey, you're tripping a little bit. Saben Lee, that was another guy that I was really impressed with. People are like, oh, Saben Lee lost us that game. I was like, bro, we had like 6 opportunities to actually get back into the game. We just couldn't hit a damn shot.
Yeah, it was weird because, like, oh shit, let me turn this thing off. I'm out to actually. It's my Thanos well. But no, so it felt like he just kept missing threes, which he missed every single one but one. But it felt like more than it was. In actuality, it was just four of them. He didn't lose the game because
Yeah.
Cade did the same, or Killian, I think, missed all his threes too.
I want him to I want him to shoot those threes. I think if he can
That's
knock
why I want
down,
to see him grow.
yeah,
That
he
and passing.
he knocks down a shot. I mean, shit. You got a guy in a minimum contract for like less than $2 million for the next 3 years. Like you might be moving somebody. You might be moving Corey Joseph and just giving Saben Lee the keys if you think that they're ready to take over.
Yeah, it was, and because I don't know if you got to watch it entirety, but like I feel like part of what was wrong with Cade too was the minutes he was given. They were so spotty. Like he didn't really play like a lot to begin with, and they took him out right away, and then I feel like he didn't touch the floor again until late in the second or early in the third. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just like kind of like a minute distribution to kind of see like who's going to do what. Because I know some people are like, oh, why isn't Balsa playing? Because I think his trade got officialized this week. That's another guy that can shoot. No one knows that guy's got the strap from three. Like that guy can shoot.
Oh, bro, come on. He's white. We know he got the strap from three. Come on, fam.
It's Josh
you know
Jackson.
What it is?
Yeah.
Is Josh Jackson done? Why you asking? Why is Fo ask that?
I don't know. He doesn't like Josh, I think.
I like Josh in his role. Yeah, you come off.
I'm not sure. I may be confusing Ben with someone. My live stream sometimes I get crazy. I'll have to have you on. Like the last time I had you on, I only had like 1,000. I think I just hit 24 the other day. So it's going crazy. It's going crazy.
I seen you made I gotta ask you real quick, and this is like more like just between you and I, not between you and I, but like, so I know you're learning Photoshop. Did you make that little border off Photoshop, or did you do it off like
which one?
I don't know. I tapped on one of your videos, and he had like a little like
a blue border.
Yeah, it was blue. It was like a court. Yeah, did you use Photoshop? Or use something else?
Photoshop.
Okay, I see you, dog.
Yeah, just learning it slowly because it's tedious as hell.
Bro, it's fucking. It'll never not be tedious. Like I'm telling you, I promise you. That's like when you showed me the other one. I was like, I wish I like learned that first.
I know, like shout out to Mikey. Oh shit, we're like kind of like cock blocking his live stream.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. He texted me. He texted me because he got the notification on his phone.
He's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I don't know how to explain that one to him, man. Yeah, he said, "Glad to see fucks watch us."
Fuck you, Mikey.
Hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You get your content in every day. I've been slacking. I've been seriously slacking. I've been trying to get back on it, man.
Honestly, like I miss it, dude. Like doing YouTube. YouTube is just fun to me. Like I'm not even in it to make money. I just like talking to people, honestly.
Bro, our live streams, like back in the day, used to be so lit. Like it'd be some silly ass people commenting some funny ass shit, man. It was always fun, man.
Honestly.
John Bradshaw said Cade dropping 30 next game.
No, if he does that against Jalen Green, I think all those fans that are bitching last night, I think they're going to be under their rock.
What's your expectations for that game?
I think it is going to be on every media platform. I think that people are just going to micro-analyze every little thing Jalen Green or Cade Cunningham does. Like ESPN's already hyping it up. So everyone's going to be watching that game. The number 1 and number 2 pick. Like
I'm excited, man.
That's going to be probably like the most watched Summer League game, like probably this year.
For sure, man. And we got to see, Jalen. That's, I think, because Cade, because you gave him what, B-, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I gave him a B. I think when we spoke to Rod Beard earlier today, he said B, maybe even B+. Like, the shooting percentages were nasty. Actually, I'll pull him up right now. He shot 29%. Like, that didn't look great, but like still complete game though. Like he grabbed a couple boards. He locked up in the fourth quarter. I believe in the third quarter he had that strip steal in which he ran down, dunked it. Like percentages look gross, but I'm not expecting that from him. I think he looked good on defense. The 5 turnovers I was concerned about, but like I said, some of that was Tyler Cook and his sloppiness too.
Yeah, I mean, like if you had Isaiah Stewart, because he was supposed to play in that. Like if he doesn't get injured in USA Select Camp,
Yeah.
I think the Pistons win that game, and I think Tyler Cook
Oh, for
doesn't
sure.
start because if you have Isaiah Stewart out there with Cade, like obviously Isaiah Stewart's not like an above the rim type of center, but he can catch some lobs. He's got some bounce to him.
Yeah.
We probably wouldn't have got beat on the boards because Isaiah's people going up against Isaiah Stewart, they don't want the smoke. We already know that.
Big facts.
He's just a big guy, and I think it sucks that he's hurt. Maybe we get to see him maybe in one summer league game. I doubt it, but I mean that walking boot is off, so that is a good sign.
Yeah. And I knew like these like Cade trolls were gonna come out of like the woodwork, like saying like
Yeah,
he's a bust and stuff like that. But I think the thing that hurt it more was I don't know if you saw it or not. If you watched it live, my man Jalen Green did go off.
he did. He did.
He was
I think what the difference between when people watch Jalen Green and Cade is Jalen Green has to do one thing, and that's score the basketball.
mm,
Well, Cade, on the other hand, Cade is more, he kind of reminds me of Killian last year, where he's just looking to get everyone involved. Because Cade, he plays defense. He's trying to make all of his teammates better and score the basketball and just be vocal out there. While Jalen
yeah.
Green, like the Houston Rockets have a good shot of winning, the championship because they have a really good team. I mean, they have Jalen
Josh
Green.
Christopher too.
That's my guy, man. That was my guy. That's who I wanted the Pistons to trade up in the first round for, but Houston snagged them. Even LeBron gave him a shout out last night, so it's real.
Yeah.
When LeBron gives you a shout out, and you haven't even played like an official NBA minute yet. You know you're good. He's gonna be in LA in a few years. You watch.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. Remember when LeBron forced Miami to draft
Kendrick Nunn?
or Norris Cole, right?
No,
Yeah,
can't think of his name right now.
Shabazz Napier.
Yeah,
and
they
now
left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. I remember the 2K trailer too. That was hilarious. They had LeBron actually dunking on Shabazz Napier.
Hey yo, actually, I never got to talk to you about that. Russell Westbrook and LeBron.
I don't know how they addressed their 3-point needs. Obviously,
For
they have
sure.
a lot of good 3-point shooters. I mean, they have Wayne Ellington, who we've watched here in Detroit for a couple of years. I think he'll be really good. I just don't know how it's going to work. I think there'll be a playoff team, obviously. I just don't know if that roster is going to mesh. I think it's going to take some time because I don't see Westbrook playing off ball with LeBron James. I think LeBron's going to have to play Russell Westbrook's game because Westbrook is not a spot-up shooter. He's a good player, but he needs the ball in his hands at all times. LeBron's going to have to, be a spot-up shooter, play off ball. You got Anthony Davis. You got Carmelo Anthony. I mean, you basically got the AARP NBA team because everyone's fucking 35?
Yeah.
Damn, that's an old-ass team, but
yeah, I think the youngest dude on there is like a Horton Tucker and Malik Monk now too.
It's funny. He signed with the Lakers and no one even said anything about it. We were surprised. They're like, Malik Monk? We didn't hear about that. We heard about Melo, but
yeah, man. It's like you said, I 100% agree that I just no way it's gonna work. LeBron's gonna have to take a seat back, and I love LeBron, but he's also not a spot up shooter. He can shoot more consistently than Russ, but doesn't make him a spot up shooter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I low key want to see them win a championship just for chaos in the studio. Just for the chaos factor in the studio, because it's like a love-hate relationship with everyone in there.
That's crazy too, yeah, because Stick hates LeBron, but he loves Westbrook. Yeah. No, but I mean, I still wish we would have won the game because I still scratch my head back to the Pistons. My bad for switching subjects like that, but I still wish we would have won the game because I feel like the 3 stars that we had are going to be our stars that we carry into the regular season. So it kind of hurt to see that happen, but at the same time, I'm harp on it again. The way the minutes were staggered was goofy, man. It was real goofy. But I think Killian was my bright spot from last night watching it, and Sekou.
Yeah, Killian, Sekou. Honestly, Sadiq, I think he had a double-double. He had 14 and 12.
Yeah,
and he was hitting some shots. I was like, damn,
them fadeaways was nasty.
little Dirk fadeaways. I was like, damn,
Yeah,
all right. Like I remember saying last year, I wouldn't be surprised if he became a 20-point per game scorer because I think he has that potential in him. Like
yeah,
we already know he can shoot the basket. Now he's got a mid range to his game. He can take it to the basket. He's a good defender. Like he could be just like that 3-and-D wing that you can rely on to just get you a
yeah.
basket. So
Yeah, and the only reason why I say he was my bright spot is because like I already knew that of him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
yeah, he could do that. So that's why it's like almost expected. But you know what impressed me too though last night, and even though it was a loss, but when the starting three got back in, Killian, Cade, and Sadiq, they locked down. I don't think OKC scored again after that, but we just couldn't score. Cade missed a big shot though too. He missed the open three for the wasn't open, but open enough for him to make.
that place would have erupted if they tied that game. Honestly, that like just him missing that you just heard the ahs. Like they
Yeah,
were ready for him to hit that shot. Like I didn't know that they were going to have him to shoot a corner three. And I think another thing that a lot of people like brought to my attention was like, dude, he can't get by anybody. And I was just like, yeah, that is a point. He can't get by anyone right now because he kind of relies on like, the step backs, the crossovers a little bit. But
yeah.
I think with more time and more reps, he can get quicker at it.
No, I agree. It's Cade will be straight. I think too because he missed that shot and because of Jalen Green hype headed into this next game against the Rockets, he might try to go off. I was actually that did catch me by surprise. I thought Cade was going to be the main ball handler, but it looked like it's mostly Killian and Cade was playing more of the role of the two, which I'm not mad at.
I want to see if they switch it up though. Like
Yeah,
if they switch it up, that'll just tell me that they don't know who the point guard is going to be going into the season.
hmm
Because obviously, Killian needs the ball in his hands, but I want to see what Cade can do with the ball in his hands. Like not playing him off ball, not playing him at the 2 guard. Have Killian play the 2 guard or shit. We saw 3 guard lineups with Saben out there with Killian and Cade, which man, that would be crazy to see 3 guards out there.
that's actually something too that caught my eye. I don't know if you listened to the thing with Rod Wood, Rod Beard. Who's Rod Wood?
Lions guy, I believe.
Yeah, Lions president. Um, Cade, a lot smaller than advertised.
I feel like he's 6'8" in shoes,
Yeah,
but like 6'6" and just standing, which I don't know. Some websites say 6'6", others say 6'8", and people are like, well, what if Killian grew 3 inches? What if we're just tripping? What if Killian's 6'8"?
and that's something Rod said today too. He's like,
Yeah.
what if, which I could see because Killian, he's still really really young, but
Cade 6'5".
he's not fine as the case. Cade needs to treat Killian how Suggs treated Cole Anthony. I didn't know Cole Suggs was playing tonight. I would love to watch that. Is that game over?
Probably. I don't know. Ben said he was watching it. Orlando's a weird team, man. They have so many point guards.
Yeah, they are weird. They're like who else was doing that for the longest? Had so many goddamn guards, like nothing else. Well, it's kind of like Cleveland right now with centers.
Yeah, well, they had 2 point guards. I mean, they still do, Sexton and Garland. Now they have Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. So it's like, I don't know what the hell they're doing, but, hope they figure it out soon.
Yeah. Brittany Smith says, I like how Cade was testing his teammates. I think Cade wanted to see what his teammates were made of.
Yeah, he was vocal. He was vocal out there the first play.
Yeah.
I think that's what I like about him more than Jalen Green. Not to say Jalen Green's not a leader, but I think Cade's been doing it longer, honestly. Like he elevates his teammates. He makes others around him better.
I see there's like 3 moments I think I saw where I was like, oh, he's like an actual like leader. Like he's like I'm not a young guy in the room. He's like a leader. It was when Garza made his 3. He was on the sideline going crazy, waving his towel. And then Killian, that's actually one bad spot in Killian's game last night where the free throws. He missed 2 of them, and one of them was in the 4th. Yeah. But earlier on in the game when he missed the first one, Cade went, grabbed him, was like, fuck, come on.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's crazy because Killian's like the elder, the vet, I guess, in the situation. We'll see though. They look nice though.
They do. I know I posted a meme in the group chat earlier because That meme was just so perfectly where Cade's pointing at Tyler Cook.
Yeah, I saw that. I posted that on my YouTube.
Because it's so fitting. It's like
Bro, it's facts, bro. He was fucking trash last night. I don't understand how the numbers ended up being the way they were. 4 of 8 and 11 points because did not
Suggs
look
dropped 29. Damn, 29 in overtime. That's crazy.
terrible bounce pass in the fourth. Yeah, did you see that by Killian? Look,
Yeah.
or maybe he's talking about Cade because I know Cade had turnover on the inside. He tried like ripping one in to maybe it was Killian, but Killian hit through like that half court one,
Yeah.
which it was nice, but I don't think Cade was expecting it. Like, because not everybody, he's probably never played with anyone who could make that kind of pass.
No, I mean,
You feel me?
I think Killian is just such like kind of like a flashy passer. Like,
Yeah,
like the bowling ball pass he made last year. Like, I think once Cade like gets more familiar with Killian,
exactly.
because both of those guys have dimes. Like,
Yeah,
all we have to do is surround them with 3-point shooters, like competent 3-point shooters, and it's just like the whole floor is going to be open. We'll probably break some 3-point shooting records, honestly, just with
think
the
so.
way. Just with the way they, pass the ball, like you still have Jeremy Grant, you still have Sadiq Bey, you brought in Kelly Olynyk. There's just so many other guys, like Josh Jackson's spotty sometimes, but he can knock down open 3-point shots.
Man, I still forgot. I forgot we have like Josh Jackson and Jeremy Grant still waiting in the wings, come full season. So that's something too to look forward. I mean. I don't feel confident enough in speaking on Killian and Cade's 3-point shooting. Maybe Cade's because he made the back-to-back ones last night, but after that he was donezo from 3. But I'm still waiting to see some consistency out of Killian to give some because last night he wasn't really shooting well. I will say that.
I know my boy texted me when it was that kind of tried to do that Harden move, and he was like, "Bro, Killian," I was like, he's like, "Bro, what the fuck was that?" He went left, tried to do a little step back. The defender didn't fall for it, and he barely hit the rim. And I was like, "Oh my god, that was so bad."
If I'm not mistaken, though, wasn't that at the shot clock? Like or no?
Yeah, it was like at the end of the shot clock, and he was on the perimeter, and he just hoisted one up, and it was just like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, but see, like shot clock shots, it be like that sometimes. Killian looks shaky under the lights. I just didn't see that last night. I feel like he took control. I'm going to pull up his stat lineup actually. Killian in 22 minutes shot 33%, 0 for 2 from 3, 2 from 4 from free throws, had 9 boards, 5 assists, 1 steal, and that 1 steal don't speak enough to like what he was offering up on defense. He was in there. 3 turnovers though. Plus minus +4. I think Killian looked nice last night.
No, I don't want him in Rucker Park, man. His confidence. Do not want Killian going to being like Isaiah Thomas, dropping 81 points in like pro-am leagues and shit. I don't think Killian's that type of guy. Honestly, I really don't.
H-Town Finance. I don't know if you left the stream and came back. We were cooking. He was boo-boo last night. The stat line wouldn't say it, but he was boo-boo last night. I think he caused personally, like I said, 2 of Cade's 5 turnovers.
I would say he's responsible for almost all of them. It was so bad.
This is the one you said about the Rucker Park Killian.
I just don't think it would be a good fit. Like, I mean, Stanley Johnson dropped like what 80 points in a Drew League, like 86 points.
Yeah,
I didn't do anything for him. I'd rather him just work on his game, honestly, because you can develop bad habits if you go in those type of like parks. And
yeah,
I don't want him developing any bad habits, honestly.
Yeah. Vashon says, good form from Cade. I don't have any worries on him. They missed him in the post several times. He could have got some easy ones or went to the line. Actually, I did see that. They did miss him in the post at one time. He was like, I don't know who had the ball. I think might have been who's the white dude? He's from Rochester.
Oh, Spencer Littleson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he fed to him, and then he went to the post, and Littleson didn't get him back. I saw the game. Yeah, he was bad.
Yeah, it does build toughness, but I don't think it'd be good for him. I just like see him making the highlight reels and not the highlight reels you want to be on.
Yeah, no, it was disappointing. Like I said, I saw good things I liked, and I saw things I didn't like, and it's also just disheartening that we lost the game because we had 3 guys that are going to for sure be in our starting lineup come regular season.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So
Oh man,
Jalen Suggs at 30 points for
yes,
29.
sir. Yeah, in overtime, I guess.
Oh, overtime. Let me pull the stat line up on that one right quick. I do like Suggs though a lot.
I like Scotty Barnes, man. He's tearing it up for the Raptors.
Did he do well?
I think last stat line I saw was like 18 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Like
Damn.
some Giannis type shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going back to Summer League. Why isn't it showing me? All right, I'm gonna look for Suggs stat lineup. Give me 1 second. I apologize. We can wrap this up soon if you want to. I know it's late. I just wanted to get your take on the game because I didn't get to talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I gotta do it again tomorrow. You know, I'm just clipping these highlights. So it just sometimes it's hard to like when you're watching the game, you can like get more of an opinion, but when you're clipping highlights, you're just like, I don't know what the hell I just saw.
Exactly. Wow, Jalen Suggs had 3 blocks tonight.
Where do you go? The Magic?
Yeah. Yeah, Jalen Suggs, 28 minutes played. He was 9 for 22, 3 of 6 from 3.
Sheesh.
Yeah, 9 boards, 1 assist, 2 steals, and 3 blocks.
Don't the Magic have both of the Wagner brothers?
What'd you say?
So doesn't the Magic have both Franz and
Franz they got Wagner? Them both?
I think they do.
Yeah, Franz played tonight. Oh, my God. His stat lineup looks atrocious just from the minutes he played.
They took him high, too. Damn.
Yeah, Franz, he was 2 from 8, shot 25%, 0 for 6 from 3.
Oh, I know. You'll laugh at this.
Only 6 boards and 5 points. That's insane.
Did you see what Warriors fans, they gave Jonathan Kuminga a nickname?
What did they give him?
Just take a guess. It's really nasty.
Oh, bro. I don't even – you know my dirty ass, bro. You just tell me before I say something get canceled.
Cum bucket.
What the fuck? Why, bro? That is not cool.
I was laughing. It's like, no way. It can't be his nickname.
Bro, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Someone's like cum buckets.
Yeah, Bro, I would be wow.
It's so fucked up.
I just want to hear Doris Burke say it. And here come buckets. Yeah, that's nasty, bro.
Oh man.
What do you Sean, bro? I'm on the same tip, bro. That's fucking you guys disgusting. You know me, Anthony. I'm gross, bro. I say dirty jokes all the time, but that one's like I got visual representation with it. I don't know.
Between that and someone posted the auto shop come and go. I was like, dude, you guys are having too much fun with this.
That's more like, I'd rather do that than freaking cum buckets. Oh, hell no. This dude did not just say this.
I think Duncan Smith retweeted that. We had him on the live stream during the I think he was making fun of it.
You see this one from B. Arnold? You said cum buckets and making it rain out here.
Yeah, I'll have to send you the tweet, bro. It's so fucking funny. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Warriors Twitter. Just calling them that. I was like, bro, what the hell?
Bro, I can't even. I'm trying to process that shit. That's nasty as fuck. That's fucked up. I'll stop saying the F word. But you gotta stop saying cum buckets.
I can do that. It's messed up.
You want more minutes out of Garza, or think he's finally where he's at with it?
I mean, at least he can catch a basketball.
Hey, you ain't lying.
I mean, he was getting like triple team because he's just so damn strong. They can't like.
I saw that in the paint. Yeah, he still got the offensive board.
Yeah, I mean, just dump it to him down in the post. See what happens. Honestly,
I'm definitely not mad at it. I'm excited to see Cade tomorrow. I'm trying to think. Sekou, I mean, I hope he's the same type of performance. 5 blocks is a lot. Sidebar, I thought we had a deep summer league team, but last night showed it isn't, especially at the 5 spot, man. Like,
yeah,
Because I don't think Garza can play a full. I don't think you get quality 20 minutes out of him unless it's like,
No.
yeah.
I don't know. I feel bad for Tyler Cook because we waived him, but like, I'll give him one more chance, and if he does that same shit that he did last night, then I'm just gonna I'm gonna play Kapravica, honestly. Like, just have two white guys that can shoot and see what happens.
Corpizza. No, Sevilla is supposed to be on our G League team too, isn't he?
Yeah, he didn't get any playing time.
Was he there last night?
Yeah, he was. I don't know if he's under COVID protocol because apparently Vegas is like really crazy with COVID right now. Like apparently the Wizards, like their half of the team has COVID right now, which is crazy. So I don't know.
Jalen Suggs, 23 points, 9 rebounds tonight. He's second coming to Magic. Second coming to Magic. What?
Well, he plays for the Magic. Maybe that's what he meant to say.
No. I mean, good for him, man. I don't know what they're gonna do with Cole Anthony though. That's
and RJ Hampton.
Yeah. What the fuck? Lucas should bust those guys, but I wish we weren't talking about cum buckets earlier. I just read this guy say Lucas gonna bust some guy's butt, bro. A lot of them. Yeah. No. You definitely told us earlier, Ben. I mean, sheesh. Good for him. Good for the Magic.
Honestly, man, like I'm happy for him.
Yeah. All right, man. It's almost 11, but I'm gonna get your predictions for tomorrow night. All right. Stat lineup. What's the stat lineup for Jalen Green tomorrow?
I think he'll drop 25. I think they're gonna win because their summer league team is just really. They have a lot of talent. Someone said Alperen Sengun, who really good player. I think he'll probably just tear us up in the post. Josh Christopher, like you mentioned, another good guy. I think it'll be a close game, though. I think they'll probably win by anywhere from 6 to 8 points. I just don't think we can match their firepower, honestly.
After what I witnessed last night in the paint, and from what you told me about Josh Christopher, and a little bit that I've seen from him too, like, it's no bueno.
No. Josh Christopher, he's a bucket, man.
Yeah. What about our stat lineup for Killian and stat lineup for Cade?
I think Killian will probably do like a 12, 5 and 5 type of night. Cade, I think Cade is going to be more aggressive tomorrow, just to show Jalen Green that I'm the number one pick. I don't know what you're talking about, how you wanted to live in Detroit. I'm living what you want to do.
So how many points Cade dropping tomorrow?
I think Cade will go for a 20 piece at least.
20 piece.
I think he's going to be more aggressive. The lights are going to be on him, man. Like every outlet is going to be broadcasting that. Like we're not on ESPN too. We're like on ESPN. So everyone around the world is going to be watching that shit. So
but I'm hyped, man. I'm for real hype, and it's crazy because like I've never been this hyped for Summer League. It's not even just the Pistons. Like the Cavs and Rockets matchup yesterday. Like that shit was lit too. Shout out to Spirit of Detroit podcast, man. Avery in the building. Mad love to you and yours. Cartier Cade will dominate Houston versus Detroit. New rivalry. I think it might be, man. I was going to ask you that too. Like, I wonder when we'll hear the end of the Killian versus Jalen Green thing. It's up to Jalen and Cade, honestly.
I don't think you ever will. Like, if Cade has a kind of a subpar game again, I'll probably be logging off of Twitter for at least a week.
You said if Cade has another subpar game?
Yeah, because you probably saw Skip Bayless was talking about how we screwed up. We should have drafted Jalen Green over Cade. I
gotta peep that clip because someone did tell me he said that, and I went to look for it because I wanted to hear everybody else's like reaction to Cade. It's crazy to have like the people give a fuck about the Pistons and talk about them like nationally. Like it's weird. I'm still like getting used to that. Did you watch the clip though from Skip or no?
Yeah, I posted it on Woodward Sports.
Okay, bet I'm gonna go peep that out.
It's already on there.
I think Goran Dragic is more realistic. Parker was athletic as fuck. Who you talking about for Killian?
Yeah, probably.
Should be up-tempo game, and I think that plays in favor. I mean, we'll see, man. Like I said, the paint last night was like we roll out a red carpet and let him come through, man.
Bro, I love that.
What do you say? They gave him a new nickname. Cade, come on, man. You tripping.
I swear, bro. He's got some of the. What did he have? I think he had a nickname for Kelly Olynyk. I think he was calling him Kelly O'Clinic.
I didn't see this from Mo. Katie needs to realize he's number one pick. Fuck all that buddy shit and son these other dudes.
That's what I'm saying, man. Be aggressive.
Can he do it?
I think he can. I think he's just trying to feel out his teammates. I think once he realizes, like, well, if no one else is going to get a basket, it's time for me to do it. You know?
He got blocked last night, too. I mean, he grabbed it right away. I don't know if you peeped that. I don't see who blocked him, though. Trying to think if it was anybody athletic or big. Bay has to give up the rock. He blew a break last night in the first. I feel like Bay was a little bit selfish, but, like, every shot he missed, I mean, I feel like it did get cleaned up for us, but.
Yeah, like if he's aggressive, then definitely. Okay, man, I'm getting off. Jesus,
what happened?
The comment section.
Cade cannot take guys off the dribble.
No, Apollo.
I don't see it.
Scroll up, you'll see it.
Scroll up. Oh my god, bro, y'all fucking wild, bro. This dog, I ain't gonna. Nah, I'm not gonna leave it. People could scroll for it if they want. That's nasty.
It's so messed up. I shouldn't have showed you about the Kaminga nickname. Because now everyone's gonna be trolling for like a week.
Mo Halani says he's the best player on the team. He should be the number one option every possession. I think we'll see a lot of. Because is Cade really an ISO guy? Like,
oh yeah, he was in college. Like they were saying on ESPN, Dwayne Casey's already calling him the alpha dog. Like,
damn.
He's it. Like, Killian could be the Robin to his Batman. Honestly, I'll say that. After last night, I just want to see him bring the ball up the floor. I don't want to see him playing off ball anymore because it's he can play it, but not every damn possession. You know.
I wasn't turned off by it only because he started off with.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the first one he gave Killian and Killian gave right back. So it kind of was like his making, but he looked so good in the beginning with them saying the back-to-back three.
Yeah. I mean, he can do it, just not every damn possession. Like OKC knew what to expect every time up the floor. Killian brings it up and Cade's in the corner, or Cade's, looking for a cut or, banging down low. It gets predictable after a while.
Yeah. Killian shot Cade's shot so pretty too, man. That bitch is like just. I think Sekou's pick and roll defense isn't good. I'm trying to think of last night. Any examples of that?
I mean, he's still learning, so I'm not really gonna trip over that. I mean, imagine picking up a basketball at 15 and you're not even 21 yet. You've been playing basketball professionally for 5 years. Like, that's crazy to me that you're an NBA player and you're literally, a rotational guy on a basketball team. Like most of these kids, like Cade's I think he said he started playing basketball at 2 years old. Like, take that into some perspective.
With Sekou?
Yeah, Sekou didn't pick up a basketball until he was 15.
Yeah. Yeah, his athleticism saves him a lot. Fuck, bro. I was so I wasn't on the fuck him train, but I was like, train. But last night he did, I ain't gonna lie. I'll remember last night for a minute because he was doing the damn thing on D. He looked lost, like I said, like in transition at times. There was 2 moments where he literally was bumping into, I think it was Killian, and Killian was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, imagine Tyler Cook was Ebron's cousin. It looked like it last night, man.
Hey, I believe it, bro.
Tyler Cook was trending on Twitter for that.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was just like top 5.
Bro, it's crazy. So many people were watching the Pistons, bro. Like, I seen Cade and the Pistons were trending too last night. I was like, this is wild. We haven't lived in the era where the Pistons were good, like in the social media era. So this is gonna be new for me too.
Yeah, I've noticed. I think I got I don't even know, maybe 200 new subscribers in the last 2 weeks.
That's insane, man.
I know, people want they're crawling out under the rock because they haven't been Pistons fans in I don't know how damn long.
Yeah. Yeah, luckily too. I don't know how to work YouTube TV. I couldn't find the option to record it, but then I looked on it today. And it's available to watch again. So I think that's what I'm about to do tonight when I go to sleep, is to watch that game again. Vashon's yes, you're right. He looks lost at times.
Mm-hmm.
He did, man. But it's crazy because he still had the 5 blocks. I don't think he'll be able to rock in the league like he did last night, but
No,
maybe
I
a
mean,
deep rotation guy. I mean, I don't know.
those are a bunch of G League guys he was playing against. Like outside of like Josh Giddey, he actually got hurt like in the first 5 minutes, like, so we didn't
Yeah,
really get to see him play. But I mean,
like the first 2 minutes.
yeah, like probably the only like NBA guy on the Thunder was Theo Maledon, who is another French point guard. But I mean, other than that, there wasn't really too many guys on there that were like high caliber talent.
Yeah, I will say that. I'm about to make an edit of Ebron's in the back of his jersey, but
You should do the ghost. Like what I'm talking about. It's just like you start with Ebron's face, then he gets a little shifter, and then it turns into Tyler Cook.
yeah,
That would be fire.
that would be fire. I was going to ask you something. Oh, there was 3 times in the game Killian did bro. I always mix up Killian and Cade. Have you done that yet? Or is it just me?
Not yet, but I'm sure I will.
Stick today kept calling Kalen.
Dude, he does that all the damn time. I was like, who the fuck? Stick, who the fuck is Kalen? He's like, oh,
Yeah, I'm like, she
Killian.
sound cute, but I know you're talking about Killian, right? Yeah, Cade. God damn it! I just wanted to say it after I was making fun of him. Cade did get taken to the rack 3 times. It looked like last night for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you got like honestly, if you've been watching this for the last 5 years, then you were a true fan. I will not question your judgment of watching this team night in and night out. I know most people turned off the game after the first quarter because we couldn't score last year. But shout out to him for that. Like, that's dedication.
Bro, it made it tough too because the whole fucking situation with Bally Sports, like leaving YouTube TV and shit like that too. Like all our fans had to go find some. We all migrated to the bootleg website, and the bootleg website got shut down.
It's not going to change either.
It's fucked up, man. It pisses me off. I remember that's part of the reason why I love the Pistons is like I used to be able to watch them when I didn't have cable. I had an antenna, I could watch them.
Yeah, it was a WT20 or something like that years ago.
I feel like Maz right now. I remember when I could watch him on the fucking antenna on the radio. I feel like Cade gonna come out aggressive tomorrow. I feel like it too, because he missed that last shot last night. And walking back to the bench, I seen it in him like that.
Didn't shake anyone's hand, went right to the locker room.
Yep. And because Jalen was talking shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Granted, kind of forcefully, because the lady just kind of like she's like, "What about the teams that passed up on you? Bitch, it was one team that passed up on them." Kind of dumbass question. You trying to start some drama?
Oh yeah, I was just like, what the hell?
Yeah, I remember we gonna watch them for free. Cade vs. Green, Sekou vs. Garza, must watch TV. I think Garza about to get ate up. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna do his thing on offense, but on defense, come on now.
Yeah, Segan's a really underrated player. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped 15 points tomorrow easily.
Since Saben Peanut Head has back to the G League. Bro, this is why I miss from our live streams, bro. Like these type of comments, bro. Fucking have me dying all night. Sekou deserves the backup power forward spot if his defense continues like this. So Grant's probably starting the 4 this year, right?
Yeah, Trey Lyles will probably take it, honestly.
Yeah. I gotta do my homework on Trey Lyles. I remember, and I don't want to fucking be held to this for saying this, but I remember him from 2K because he used to play on Utah.
I believe so. I'm not 100% sure. I know he went to Duke or Kentucky. I don't remember.
Yeah. No, Garza was a steal when we drafted him. I do agree. I agree on that for sure. National Player of the Year. But it's 11:03. I got a baby. I hate that you guys just now joined, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
You gotta do this again next time on your channel.
Oh, for sure. Maybe after the game tomorrow or something like that. I don't know.
Yes, yeah. We'll do pregame. I try to do pregame here, postgame yours.
Yeah, let me check what I'm working tomorrow. Oh, I got the morning shift. Fuck yeah. Sweet.
Yes, he lives on Utah. Okay, yeah, this is a lot I was thinking about. If you guys haven't already, please hit that like button. If you guys are Detroit Lions fans, I just posted a video reacting to You see it? I'm Ross St. Brown hurdling my man Jeff Okuda.
Oh man, poor Jeff Okuda.
Man. Hey, shout out to you, Troy. I appreciate that, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button and thank you. We out.